Good evening and welcome back. Welcome back. That's because I'm talking about trees. I've just been thinking about trees. Welcome back to Oddsparks. We are over here on this side of the map here because we want to make some stone spikes, and I come over here because I kind of thought that maybe we could make them here, leave them over here, and have a teleport point so we can just teleport to this and pick them up ourselves should we need them. Because I'm not sure what they're used in the future, but if they are used in the future, we can extend this train line down, which wouldn't be a problem. I'd have to move this train line off slightly and extend the line down. Not a problem at all. We can do that. We extend the line down. But there you go. So yeah, that would be the best way to do things, I think. So unfortunately, I'm over here, and I don't think I have enough materials to mine. No, I need more. No, so I do. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Yes, we have one there, and if I put the stone one in, we have a stone one there, and then we just have to bring the stuff up. So what do we need to make this thing? We need to come down to here and find them. Stone spikes. So we need stone plates and we need wooden blades. Stone plates are easy because that is just stone in the stone cutter. Stone cutter here. Let's put it there. Okay, and then I'll upgrade the path. Do that. Oh dear, the wrong buttons everywhere. Oh. And we'll throw you on there. Not that I think you need that many, but yeah. Ooh, I don't have any. I've got 2 crafty sparks. Okay, I need to go and get some more crafty sparks. We'll do that in a minute there. So that will make that bottom, and there you go. And then this is going to make stone plates. Nice, easy. And then we go down here. I'm going to put another ladder in over here as well. Just there. I've got them all dotted around. So you got ladder. They're all too high. So you're going to come out and you're going to make. Hold on. Where were we? We need quite a large production chain here because we need sawn timber, wooden panels, all that sort of jazz. Let's clear out up here and start looking at where we can go. So if we came down here, so wood can become timber, that's fine, and then timber becomes a panel, and then both of them together becomes that. So we're going to need, it's all in the wood workshop, isn't it? That's all in the wood workshop. That's a saw bench. Okay, so we're going to need at least 2 saw benches. I can't really get them down there, that's the problem. So can't really do that, so it's gonna have to be up here. So put in the elevator. There are a few little things, like you may see when I was stood here and I told him to go that way and a spark jumped down here, but because he couldn't walk up here to get to me, drops the stuff on the floor and just leaves it there. It's like, ugh, no, don't do that. Go away. Shoo. In the way. Throw that on there. So, like that. We may need more than 1 tree running here, but we'll see how this goes. So these are going to make timber. Yep. Then we get another saw bench, which can go. Oh, I'm stuck. Which can go here, and you're going to make panels. And then the 2 of them have to come together in a stone workshop, which means I need pebbles for that, and I don't have any pebbles. But that's okay, we can get pebbles because we can convert this to... no, we can't. Hold on. We can convert this to pebbles. Then I can throw a worker in there and a worker in here, and we can get some pebbles and everything will be awesome. I also want to figure out a way to teleport back to here again, so I'm thinking of going over here and running this on, like run this tree up and run it on coal, but it's going to be doable. It's going to be doable. It's just going to take a little bit of effort. What was that? Coral. Don't want coral. Don't want coral. Yeah, don't need that. Okay. Quartz, coral, don't need that. So, yeah, we'll get some pebbles in. Oh, God, how much does this take to build? 20 pebbles. It's going to be a while. Okay, let's go over here and work on this. I might have to put in some other sparks just to get this running over here. So we want to put in a teleport point, like so. And I want it running off of, well, it could run directly off wood. We could run it off of this logger here. And literally run a path up. Although it would be much better if we could put in a furnace. He says trying to see it there. If we could put in a furnace, that would be much better for just generally everything. Where's halfway between these two? So how long is this? This is... I can't tell because there's a bush in the way. Be gone, bush. Is this 30? It is 29, so we'll go 15. So here. Break that. Let's put a furnace in, like this. And we'll move that forward by one. And then that comes back along there like that. There we go. And then we put in a little box here on the end. And that can just have one of those in it. Boom. You'll have that, you'll have that. There we go. Okay, and then I'd have to do this. Oh, let's also put in a stop thing there. So if you're empty, you can't get past it. Actually, that should be a reverse fill, shouldn't it? Or should it? Hold on, I can't remember. I can't remember which way around this wants to be. Hold on, I want it to stop if it's... Yeah, that's it. So you can't go past it if you're empty. Okay, so you'll feed that full of that. That'd be cool, right? And then we want a spark running in here as well. I'm going to throw 2 loamy sparks in there. They're not the most efficient things to run, but it's just purely to get this running for a moment so we can get this working so that we can teleport back here again. Because I need to go and hunt some more craglins. There's a craglins? No, what do I need to hunt? What do I need to... I need to go and get some more sparks. So, let's go over here. Let's grab some more sparks. And teleport back. So in the time it took for the coal to actually get down here to run that, we managed to get 33 crafting sparks. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. So now we can teleport back down here. And everything is awesome. This looks good, so I might leave this in here, but what I might, well, what I will do is fill, no, that's fill you with craft sparks so you can actually get the thing going. Can I just drop like 1 stumpy spark in there and have you do your thing? I don't know why I've got a stumpy spark on me from somewhere, which is awesome. Yep. So yep. And I'm gonna do this. So yeah, just let him roll away up there and do the thing. That's fine. And you can create the coal here. Not that we particularly need dramatic amounts of coal, but it's more that I want to make sure this keeps going, because nothing worse than, you know, Oh, we'll do a thing. And oh, it's died. Oh no. Oh no, no, I can't get anywhere. I can't teleport. I've got to run. I can't need legs. No. Okay. We should be able to grab this now. Excellent. So let's switch this back over to stone plates. There you go. Let's throw a crafty into there. I threw a crafty in there. Probably the one will do. Yeah, let's try and be sparing with them. We will be eventually replacing all of our crafty sparks, because there is a new one coming very, very soon, which just is awesome, and I want to replace all the crafty sparks with them because awesomeness is awesome. So let's throw 2 in there and 2 in there because we're going to need that. We'll throw the 1 in there for the moment. Let's put a holder on there. I don't need the holders here. I could be using carry sparks, I know, but yeah. Pick up that and put that there. Just speed up this process a little bit. There you go. Right, you're doing that, and then we want to have whatever the last thing is. A stone workshop, wasn't it? Have a stone workshop, which I might put up here and bring them up. Might be easier to bring them down. Actually, more complicated to bring stuff down a slope than it is to go up a slope, because going up, you just literally put an elevator and boom, there you go, it goes up. Nice and easy. But coming down, you've only really got the zip lines or the cannon to come down 2 slopes, and the zip lines they're long. They're quite you can't just go, oh, I'll drop down to there. No, you can't do that. Can't seem to do that. So I think what I might do is bring it up and then put this up here. Have that go to there, that go to there. And then let's give me back some of these holy sparks, please. Throw that on there. I think also you're going to need another crafty spark, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, you're going to need 2 to keep up with this. You've got 20 inside you, you've got 20 inside you, that's fine, there you go. Boom. Yeah. It doesn't matter, we've got plenty of hoolies, I could put them down anyway. That doesn't matter either, to be honest with you. So I'm just yeah, just optimizing something that really doesn't need optimizing, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter if they run around on the floor or not, or whatever. Right, let's go up here. So let's throw you in there. Put 2 of you guys in there. Oh, you don't want to do that. You want to be doing this. Oh no, we have another. Stop, cancel, stop. Incorrect. We have another process to go yet. Oh dear. We have another process to go yet. We've got to do another cutter. I think it was a cutter. No, it wasn't a cutter. It would be probably a saw bench. Nope. Okay, how do we make wooden blades? Men wood workshop. Ah. Oh. There. Oh, no, that's not what I'm doing. What am I doing? I have lost the plot on what I was trying to achieve there. So do that and then do that. You come down, go up here, and then you come down and plug into that one. So awesome. Okay, so let's drop that in there. And you will go and make swords. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then we will put in this here. Can't throw them up 2 tiles. Can throw them up 1 tile, can't throw them up 2. Very annoying. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And if we struggle, we could always put in more workbenches, which I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put in another 2 of these guys. Put you down there. You along there. Yeah, probably more into there. Because I think 1 tree can deal with that. Actually, we got 2 sparks in it right now. I think we could, yeah, we can deal with that. There we go. There's another spark on there. Although this is running at speed, so we probably don't need this many. So let's cut this down to 3 instead. Yeah. Okay. And then find out that two sparks aren't good enough to character make a 3, probably. Nope, you're wrong. Do that there. Well, okay. Either way, we are getting stuff. Wow, we got loads of them already. Nice. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's put in one of our boxes, which is one of these, and we put that in just there on the path. Throw one of you on there. Away you go. Drop them into one of our storage boxes, so we then have stone spikes made ready to do things. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Did we need stone spikes for a quest? No, we didn't. Okay. But didn't we need them for making the plant extractor? Wasn't that the point? Was that the point? Is that the point? What is the point? Do we have a point? Plant extractor. Yes, plant extractor requires 20 of them, and we currently have apparently 18 of them. 20. Nice. Okay, so copper. Copper's the next one we need to do. Okay. Okay. Teleport over to the copper. So what I should have done here is also put in one of our... Actually, no. I think you only need it for the plant extractor. So I don't really see the point of putting it in for our... putting it into a box. We'll just grab 20 and that'll be fine. And then we need to figure out how to make this aether plant thingamabob. So the next thing we want to be trying to do is scroll. That's paint, frozen stuff, bumpy, magical items. We haven't made one yet, so it doesn't pop up on the list. Is this? So we want to take coral seeds and produce. We get limestone and stuff from that one there. So can we do it? Are coral seeds in here? Did I miss that? Hold on. Stone, wood. Botanical items. Coral seeds are here. Yay. Okay. So then we need a greenhouse to convert coral into fertilizer. We need to do it 10 times. So you need 20 coral and 10 fertilizer. Right? Then you produce the coral seeds. You then use the coral seeds in the plant extractor to get... so you make 20 seeds, and then you get 30 coral from it. And 30 limestone. So it becomes self-fulfilling with a surplus of coral and limestone. So cool. So we can put this anywhere, and we just need to feed it fertilizer, which means it needs a tree. So we could either put it down here somewhere, or up here somewhere. I'm going to put it up here somewhere. and there is a reason behind this. The seeds, these coral seeds, become later something else, if I remember correctly. I might be misremembering this, but I'm hoping I'm not. They become another thing later, and that thing wants to be in the frozen area. So if I put it over here, then yeah, we can just use a tree here. Okay, teleport. So this is all working beautifully here, doing its thing. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's go to a tree. We could nab this tree here, which is on a lower level, I think. Is it on the lower level? Yes. Tree here on the lower level. We can nab that one to make the fertilizer and then self-fulfill this. We'd have to get some coral to kickstart it. That shouldn't be difficult. There's mountains nearby, so... Sparks. In fact, hold on. No, before we do that. Sparks, would you... take out that stone piece? Thank you. Because I know what would happen if I tried to do it this way. And then Sparks, line up behind me, come over to here, and go. Chop down that tree. Smashy, smashy, smash. Well, they followed an interesting path there. That was different. I expected them to drop down more than that, but oh well. We can always tell them to do this one here as well, and then away they go. That's nice, nice. Plenty of trees. We're going to get rid of the trees. We don't need them. I'm very sorry, trees, but we have no use for you. Oh, I need to go and hunt some. Another attraction, which means I'm going to travel away, come back, and then all of this will be back again because. That's how it works. That's how it works, unfortunately. But I'll tell you what we'll do first. We'll tidy up before ourselves. Yeah. Oh, no, don't attack that. What are you doing? Okay, fine. Go for it then. Attack them. Have at you. I only wanted to pick up the logs. But no, you've decided to go all genocidal and destroy the poorer little thing and then not even pick up the remains. I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of forest bunnies here. Okay, can we... I'm going to run a path like this, so that if the trees do respawn, at least we'll have a path to get the stuff out of there. So, let's go and hunt some beelephants. And I'm going to go over to here, because there's lots of them over here. So, let me make my way over here, from here, and as we stalk the savannah looking for our prey, we find juvenile beelephants out here, much more aggressive than the adult versions of them, but, well, prime for the killing. So, let's, I think I might literally just say go and see what happens. 30 slashy sparks versus juvenile beelephants. Fight! Well, that wasn't very smart, was it? They stopped attacking halfway through. Went off elsewhere. Huh. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's come up here. Yeah, the slashy sparks make things a lot more fun. Oh, hello, are they attacking each other? Oh. Never known them to do that before, but hey ho. It's all good. Get him. Get him. Come back. I know you can take a hit or two. Because they're much more defensive, these ones. They've got 2 defense, so they can actually take a hit. Look at the beelephants come charging in. Rah. Oh, even took him out. We lost one. No. Your sacrifice shall forever be remembered, Slashy Spark. Shall forever be remembered. Okay, and we're up to 9 Beefant carapace, which is very, very, very nice. There are wild stags around here as well, but I haven't seen them yet. Oh, there's a dead end there. Okay. Right, so let's head back and build the thing we want to build. And the trees have not grown back. How nice of them. How nice of them indeed. Okay, so now we can put the logger in here. Run that up there. Throw. So we want actually you to make leaves, if you don't mind. And then the leaves want to become fertilizers, which is in the cutter, I believe. Yes. Okay. So that's a lot shorter of a line than I expected, but that's fine. And then from here, we want to put a greenhouse down. I don't have the resources for a greenhouse. Dagnammit. And then we want to put down a plant extractor as well. So I'm going to put that down just so we have it here. And then we need to get some coral. Okay, I'll get some coral. I'll get some stuff to make the greenhouse, and we'll return. Okay, so we finally have the things we need. So let's throw the greenhouse down here and feed you in with fertilizer. Let's put the plant extractor around this way and find out the wrong side goes into it, which is typical. Okay, we'll flip this one around. Like that. There we go. Yeah. So you'll feed there, beautiful, and then this needs to go off somewhere. I don't know where, but it needs to go off somewhere. Probably needs to go to a recycler. It needs to go to a recycler. Let's do that. Recycler, compressor, whatever it's called. I don't mind I don't mind this backing up with coral. That's fine. It backs up with coral. That's not a problem at all. What we want to do is we want to feed. So let me grab some carry sparks. So throw you there. No, come off there. You there. You there. You there. You there. There we go. So they're all going to run around and do their things. And the limestone will get reprocessed, which is fine. Do you want oh, no, not leafy growth. I've got the wrong recipe in there. That's why we want this one, making corals. Okay, so it's going to require 10 times. So we want 20. We have 20. We have 20 already fed there. That's fine. You're going to produce the fertilizer. You produce the leaves. This is all fine. And then once you produce this, it goes into here to be reprocessed. Then once it's gone into here, we want it to go into, I don't know what, storage or some description. I might just let it back up for a bit. So well, we need 200 coral seeds, don't we? So let's put them in a delivery chest. Yeah, let's put them in the delivery chest. So we'll put that there, and I'm going to cap off that. I think this stack's 200. We'll find out. So everything is ready to go. Everything is ready to rock. So 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there. Don't know if I need 2 in there, but boom. You may need more than one delivery guy, because we will see. We will see. We only need 1 in there. That's fine. But you create 7.5 a minute. So you create 15 a minute, and you're going to want 5.6 a minute. So yeah, we're going to get enough fertilizer in. That's fine. This will go, let's say, into here. It will go down to the plant extractor, which will take the coral and turn it into coral and limestone. We will dump the limestone into the compressor to get rid of it, and we'll run the coral back up. And the coral will then go back into this guy here, which will make more, and then more and more and more and more and more. And there can be much rejoicing. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very simple, but it becomes complicated quickly because later on we're going to have to take these coral seeds out of here to put them somewhere else. So you need to feed into this one first and then feed them elsewhere. And that requires its own sort of setup like this with this input to it. So you build one of these, then you build something similar to this next to it with the feed to it. And then suddenly you're like, well, hang on a minute. The end product requires 3 different production chains, which are all self-sufficient, but all might run on different speeds. By self-sufficient, I basically mean like the coral. This is the only way we can grow coral right now, is via this. We can't grow coral any other way, so it makes it self-sufficient. There's nothing else I need to do. I don't need to drop any extra coral in here, any coal, any stone. I don't need to drop anything myself. It all runs by itself on its own, and everything is beautiful. So let's just wait for this to finish here. Plants all growing around in there. Look at that. Blub, blub, blub. Oh, there we go. Boom. You pick up that, you put it in there. You start destroying this down here. I do believe that this is... I think 2 greenhouses can run on one of these. Like this can process 2, but then it wouldn't have enough coral to run. So yeah, so it's like 2 plant extractors to 3 greenhouses. So yeah, and I'm not sure, but if you want to run it optimally, I'm not fussed about that. This game doesn't require optimization for speeding things up to get things going. I know in some places I've added more things than you think by normal because yeah, but it doesn't need that because it doesn't need the optimizations because there's no sink. There's no, like, you don't have to constantly feed resources into something. So yeah, I might be wrong on this. It might be actually slower. So you create just under 9 a minute and you actually want 10, 12 a minute. Okay, so no, this is actually this is slower than that, but it will run and it will back up eventually anyway because it's going to produce more coral than that. So yeah, so we get 20 seeds to go. Just this isn't going to run all times. So yeah, so I want 2 plant extractors. So maybe it's the other way around. Maybe 2 plant. Well, the coral is 2 plant extractors to 3 greenhouses, but you can't do that because of the speed for them. So, but you can adjust the speed by changing the sparks to them. You could lower these sparks down to make this slower to balance it all. Not needed. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. So you're now going to create another 20 seeds. Most of them will drop into here. As I said, this uses like 10 seeds. Will give 30. Actually, wait. You want 20 coral. You don't produce 30 coral. You produce 60 coral because it's 20 seeds we get, not 10. Okay, so you produce 60 coral, which is enough to run 3 greenhouses. Not speed-wise. Speed-wise, it'd be too slow. But we could run 3 greenhouses off of 1 plant extractor. It would just be way slow. Huh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, boom, there you go. Here's another set of seeds. Plop. So you just cut through. So you've used 7 to produce 20. Beautiful. Okay, so we shall leave this here. We shall come back next time and we shall carry on from there. You're going to dump this into here and then the next lot's going to go into here and we will finish the tier 7 foresters job, which will be awesome. Cool. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.